2023 has produced a lot of incredible sets, and many of them are really good parts packs too, with a plethora of brilliant pieces in them. So if you want some good pieces for your system or construction style creations, what sets should you be buying to build better mocks? Well, let's discuss, shall we? Right off the bat, 10313, Wildflower Bouquet, and 10314, Dried Flower Centerpiece are incredible sets for pieces. Both of them have so many wonderful flower and plant related pieces in them. For example, the dried flower set comes with these bright light yellow flowers, 100 of them, and it also has 31 olive green plant plates and a bunch of other incredible plant pieces. Now obviously these sorts of pieces in a variety of colors are a big help for your system landscape builds, adding in subtle details or helping you build trees and bushes and all sorts of different stuff. But it can also be nice to use them on a Botanical mock, much like this Unpotted Crab by Matt Goldberg. Buying one of these sets will easily allow you to recreate something like this, because you just get so many plant pieces, you're already halfway there. And being able to play with so many fun and vibrant colors will just make your build so much more impressive. You also get 16 of these dark green stem pieces in the dried flower set. Now, it's not really often that LEGO makes stem pieces in colors that aren't the traditional LEGO green, so getting them in any other color is always a nice added bonus, and especially having them in dark green because they're perfect for any kind of dark and brooding landscapes. So this is a welcome addition for sure. But if you want more vibrant and bright colors, the Wildflower Bouquet set comes with heaps of them. You get a brilliant array of flower pieces, more stems, and this time these stems are in purple. I think these would fit at home on any kind of Star Wars mock, maybe like a Felucia mock, much like this one that I've built here, but they could also work on any kind of alien landscape. You do also get a bunch of these pirate hats in weird bright colors. I guess these could work for minifigures or something else, but hey, sometimes having bulk of one piece can be a nice thing to have. You never know if it might come in handy and you need a bunch of them for some kind of mock. So a bit of a weird inclusion, but still a cool one. You also get a bunch of these clip pieces in a lot of bright colors. These clips are awesome for hand designs or internal greebles like we see on Alex Mox's Lariska build here. So having them in a bunch of bright colors is certainly helpful. Now already we can see so many incredible pieces in both of these sets here, but this set comes with so many more. The fact that you get such large quantities of these plant pieces, that's helpful for so many different builds. So that alone really carries these sets in my opinion. They're definitely worth grabbing. Now, while these two flower sets have brilliant pieces, they might be a little bit more pricey for you. And if that's the case, I recommend you get this set instead, which is 40638 Heart Ornament. It's a much cheaper option, but you still get a pretty good solid supply of plant pieces in this set, much like you can see here. And if we look at a mock like Rock Monster 2000's Alma Dark Sprite, we can see how he's added just a slight pop of a very brightly colored leaf piece, and it does so much for the mock. But let's move on to another set. This time I recommend getting 76406 Hungarian Horntail. I love the cloth wing elements on this set. A lot of other cloth pieces are a perfect addition to any system mock. We can see on this Tatooine marketplace that I've built here, they've been invaluable for recreating the original source material. You can also see some other cloth elements being used on this mock by Alex Mox, and he uses it to act as clothing for this construction character. Now, while the cloth elements that I just showed you aren't the specific cloth elements that come on this set, the application is still more or less the same. Additionally, in this set, you get 10 of these toe ball pieces in dark tan. It's rare to see them in this color, and they're a very helpful piece for Botanical mocks. We can see on Jafer's Botanical mock here that he's used them to build a brilliant foot design, so you could easily do the same here, but now you could do it in dark tan. This set also comes with a bunch of other helpful snot elements and other connection pieces and things that have good application across any different type of build. You also get a lot of brown plates in this set, which I often use for muddy details or muddy looking landscape, which is always a nice addition. And you also get a bunch of these cattle horn pieces in tan. It's rare for them to come in tan, and we can see how Velociraptor has used these pieces here to create a very sinister and scary mouth design on his Botanical mock, Elec. Although maybe you're after something a little bit cheaper. Well, Dots is a very affordable range of LEGO sets, and since it's going to be retiring very soon, probably going to be on clearance and be even cheaper. If you get a set like 41950 Lots of Dots, it offers you so many pieces for a really cheap and affordable price. I always like using dots for plant life, like you can see here, landscape details on this mock as well, or cracked stone textures, much like you see on Jabba's throne here. I think it's for sure worth grabbing some, and you better grab some quick because you may not be able to in the future very soon. Another great parts pack is this Friends set, 41743 Hair Salon. It has some fun, brightly coloured pieces in pretty decent quantities, which are always real gems to have. But this set also comes with 21 of these oval tiles, and these could be great for a path design or maybe some sort of brickwork on a castle or a building. This set also features a few nice plant elements, which, as we said before, always helpful to have. But the real standout are these corner convex windows. Now, surprisingly, these are very expensive on Bricklink. They only ever really appeared in 2 old Paradisa sets, so this is the first time we've seen them for quite a while. Ironically, it's probably actually cheaper to buy this set than it is to get them individually. Here's a space bus by Jarek that uses some other corner convex windows to achieve essentially the same look that you could with these smaller versions of this piece. They're perfect for that kind of sleek, futuristic look. And of course, the new range of Friend sets comes with so many awesome new hair pieces. Here's a few minifigures by Sniper Squirrel 1, and we can see him recreating some DC characters with a bunch of different hair pieces across multiple different Friend sets. And they look great, so definitely worth picking some of these up just to play with some of those awesome new hair pieces. On the other hand, if you're a construction or mech building fan, grab some of these new Ninjago sets, specifically 71785J's Titan Mech and 71786 Zane's Ice Dragon Creature. They both boast a nice range of ball and socket and ratchet joint pieces, which allow you to build mechs much like Christian Litan has here. We can see on the frame design here how he's used a couple of them, and then this frame design becomes any one of these different mechs here. So a lot of possibilities and certainly a helpful piece to be able to play within that world. There's also a lot of other nice construction-focused pieces and other system elements that you can play with when building your Bionicle Mechs. There's also these fancy gold hand socket pieces, and Matt Goldberg certainly could have used some of these for his recent Mech, the Golden. It's always nice when some recolored pieces come out and they're the perfect addition to finishing off one of your previous Mechs. There's also the Creative Ninja box, which is set 71787. It's a lovely parts pack with some great printed tiles and 30 of these roof element pieces in dark green. In a similar vein to this Mech by Andrew J.N., they'd be awesome for building landscapes, especially on the snotted edges like we see here, but they could also work well for a roof design. Obviously this Mech doesn't use those pieces, but if you were to build something in a similar vein, they'd be a brilliant addition for exactly that. Now, while this set comes with a bunch of other awesome pieces, the real standout is all of the dark green plates that you get. Specifically these 4x6 green plates, of which you get 6 of. These, once again, are surprisingly expensive on Bricklink, and it's because they only ever came in this old rare train set. So if you're looking to build a Mech that needs a lot of dark green pieces, you're gonna need some of these. And this is kind of the cheapest way you can get them right now. And finally, let's finish with a bang with this Speed Champion set, 76916 Porsche 963. It's a cheap set that comes with some nice new elements and some exciting new colors, and other interesting angled pieces too. Speed Champion sets always come with so many new and exciting pieces, so don't sleep on these sets. There's a lot of brilliant stuff that you can play with if you get some of these. One such piece is this 1x3 curved plate, which is very new and very exciting. Rose's Must Build has used the previous version, the 1x2 variant, for this limb connection on his Lezovic Mech. Could be really interesting to see how the 1x3 variant may work on a similar design. But the real winner here is this new snot piece. It's being referred to as the Baby D Snot Brick. LEGO designers are calling it a game changer, and I certainly agree with them. Here's some photos from the awesome website New Elementary showing many incredible ways that you can use it. You can insert bars inside of it, you can rotate it so you can have snot on different angles and things, and unlike previous snot bricks, you don't have to place 2 studs underneath it for it to be level with other bricks. Other pieces like that do exist, but not in a 1-wide variant. This has so many incredible uses. Of course, snot stands for studs not on top. I'm not talking about stuff that comes out of your nose. This is so helpful for advanced LEGO techniques. What an awesome piece. And you get so many of them in this set too. So the fact that it comes in such a cheap set, that's incredible. So that's a bunch of LEGO sets you can get right now with some brilliant pieces in them. Of course, with all these sets, yeah, it may be cheaper to just go buy these individual pieces on Bricklink, but often I find having the additional pieces that come with the set are a good helpful thing. You never know what kind of random or unique piece you might need for your latest Mech that you just wouldn't think about ordering online, but you're gonna maybe get that in one of these sets if you buy it. Sometimes the unexpected parts are the best ones, and buying pieces as parts packs is the ideal way to do exactly that. And sometimes it can actually be cheaper to buy the set because you don't have to pay shipping to do it online. This of course only applies if you're buying it in person, but also if you buy it at the LEGO store, you could use your VIP points to get a very nice discount, or if you're buying it at a normal store, you could get it on clearance or on sale, and that may make it just as affordable. But of course, only buy what you can afford. Hopefully seeing all of these epic pieces in these sets has given you some inspiration for your own future MOCs. Happy building, and bye for now.